Hey guys, just wanted to let you guys know where I get my Transformers from, my action figures, collectibles, anything cool. I get it from BigBadToyStore.com. Please check them out. Links in the sidebar. Great company. And up next is one of my videos. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys. I'm going to be doing the review on the Asia Premium Series Autobot Striker Optimus Prime. You can see here is the box. Huge. And you can see it basically just kind of closes with a magnet and opens up. I already took them out, but nice diagram of all his weapons and everything, his modes. And in the back it just kind of shows him in his striker mode and everything. But let's get to the important part. Let's put that off to the side. And here he is in regular truck mode. And again, this is the Buster Prime mold, really all chromed out, the nice paint job, great looking flames on the back, fender flares, just a great mold. Only thing different with this one, there's no Buster guns. These don't come off. So for what that's worth, no big deal, because it does come obviously with other guns. So I did put the batteries in it. You do have to put the batteries in, and the sounds are still the same old regular truck noise. So there's no difference there. So pretty simple. I'll spin it on this side just so you guys can kind of see. But I mean, he is, this is a great, straighten these out. This is a great mold. There's no doubt about it. So what we'll do, so this is the way that it is, just the truck mode. And then I'm going to make it into the vehicle battle mode is what they call it. So let's just set this off to the side a little bit. And I'll just kind of go over some real quick of the weapons. We have his swords, which are awesome. And we have his two cannons. They do have names. The Eliminator Gun and the Assaulter Blaster. So basically, you just pull back on them, they come out, you swing that over, and they lock. This one, I think, is the one. No, this one's actually okay. This one's pretty easy to do. This one is a pain. So you have to put some force into it to make it work. But nonetheless, it does work. So those are the two blasters. I'm going to leave those transformed. And then the best part about this is the front piece. And this is also his shield, which I will show you in a few minutes. So just kind of make sure this is all flexed out. A couple things actually, maybe I'll show you this now, because when this comes in the package, these pieces are pushed in. Okay. Now, what you want to do is this little peg right here, push down on it. See what happens? Just lock them back in, and they both pop right out. So you want to make sure those are popped completely out for the truck mode. So let's get this baby transformed. First thing you want to do is you're going to lift up on these pieces. Flip this side without breaking it. First time transforming it, it's a little tight still. So fold these up. You're going to unpeg this, swing it around, peg it right in, and you're just going to rotate that up, peg it right in, and fold it back down. Very cool. This one, same thing. Unpeg this. And go easy with it, guys. You don't want to break almost $200 figure, so it's better to take your time. So swing those up. That just pegs right in, and then same with this piece. Just kind of spin it around, tab it in, and they are ready to accept the guns, the blasters. So what you want to do is, there we go. Okay, so first I take this one, whichever one this one may be, I think. Actually, no. 1 second. Yeah, you want to go. You can see I haven't put these on yet. Yeah. That one goes there. So you want it so the handle is facing inwards. Sorry about that. So either way, they both fit on either side. Fold the smokestacks down so they look like cannons. Okay. And then what you can do is you can actually peg the swords on here. I'll show you without the swords first. So all you do, there's two little clips here, and they just clip right on the side, so you just slide that right over, and that's basically it. If you want, like I said, you can put the swords in here. It's the way that they show it on the packaging. So I'll do it. So this is the full-blown vehicle battle mode. So you can kind of see, hopefully that's all in camera. But that's it. I mean, I think it looks really good. I mean, it's an awesome figure regardless. I think these swords up front are a little overkill. You can peg them up here also, which I think is a little bit better. You know, you can, if I put them on the right side, you can peg those right in up there. That looks a little better for me, because I think with the swords up front, it takes away from that aggressiveness of the front bumper. But that's it. Pretty simple. This usually stays down. Well, there we go. Stays down a little better. So that's it. So this is the vehicle mode. I'm going to transform him, get him into robot mode. I've got some comparison with the Jetwing Prime for you, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I got Optimus all transformed, ready for his weaponry, I guess you could say. So there's a couple options for you. So obviously, I know we already saw the guns and everything, and obviously he can hold these each. One thing I love about these molds is they don't have the swords tucked in. That was one thing I hated about this figure, was the swords tucked in. It was such a pain to transform them. It was always a nightmare, so I love that this doesn't have that. I would much rather these any day of the week. So there he is with these two guns. So these obviously can come out. And then the swords, couple options. He can hold them, or there's a peg here. He can have them up top. But I definitely like him holding them much better. So he can hold them like so. And that looks very cool too. For his official mode, so what you want to do is you can have these just in their not transformed state. Plug in the two like so. Whoop. And he can hold that like that. Fold that baby up. This thing is heavy and it does not lock in, so just be prepared. And that's about as good as it gets. And then for the shield, like I said, so now you're going to push these in, fold that up, swing these babies down. On the back, they do have this peg here. One thing I didn't show, there is a mode where you can have all this kind of plugged into his trailer hitch, and all you're basically doing is you're spinning this out and you're plugging into the trailer hitch like this. These can make like little thrusters. You plug in the two guns, the swords, just kind of go in anywhere you want them on the sides here. So it just kind of sits on the back. I personally think that's useless. It's not made for that, that kind of mode. I really don't think it's necessary. It's made to be battle mode. So I don't think anybody would be, my opinion, but I don't think anybody would be really using it that way. So fold this down, and he can plug that right in. And now he has his shield. Very cool. I love it. This is probably the way he's going to be on my shelf. The swords, just like in his truck mode, do plug in. You can have them out, down, whatever you want, if you want them there. I personally don't really like them there. To be honest with you, it looks weird. So you can find other spots to put them. There's holes all over the place, or just store them off to the side somewhere. But there he is, and just to kind of give you an example of some differences, I do have my Jetwing here, and I'll show you the both of them together in a few seconds. But I want you to hear his sound. So pull the little chest piece down. So this one says, "We must stop the Decepticons." Okay, so remember that. Put him off to the side, and I'm going to bring in the big boy Jetwing. Now Jetwing says, "I am Optimus Prime," which is the original. So I believe the Buster Prime did say we must stop the Decepticons. So there's the two of them together, and I'll kind of pull back just a touch so you guys can see. So just bear with me a second. So hopefully you can see this okay. This is a huge setup. So there's the both of them together. Obviously, the Buster mold or the Striker Prime mold is definitely a lot nicer looking. All that, you know, sharp chrome and silver, you know, just a altogether really nice figure. The Jetwing mold is just very bland and gray, which I love them both, don't get me wrong. One thing you may run into issue-wise with the Striker, and this goes along with any of the Buster molds, is the feet. They are chrome, of course, because it's the front of the truck, so they get scratched. You know, this one, I just took it out of the package and it was already a scratch right there. So what I did in previous ones that I had, I polished them up with some car polish, and it kind of takes care of that. But these are not figures that I'm going to be playing with, so I don't play with the toys. They're just basically on for collection. They're just going up on a shelf, so you're fine as long as you take care of it. I transformed him once, and that's probably the extent of it. He will be staying in robot mode. It's a $200 figure. It's not something I'm going to be messing around with too much. But again, I hope you guys like them, and I hope you like both of them together. If you can pick them up, definitely do so. Big Bad Toy Store still has them. I think it's $1.89 right now, and I'll link below for that. But definitely check them out, and please favorite, sub, share the videos. Please look me up on Twitter as well. I have that link below as well. I really appreciate it, guys, and I'll get some more videos coming.